Today's horoscope, Gemini March 7, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits stir a desire or need for change, and they can help you get in touch with deep passions or ambitions. There can be a lot going on beneath the surface today, as well as intense, exciting connections, personal revelations, and projects that motivate and thrill you. There can be sudden, revealing moments when feelings seem to emerge out of nowhere. Circumstances now tend to pull up new interests and affections, which motivate you to seek new ways of expressing yourself. It's easy to fixate on a specific topic or idea, which can be positive in moderation, but if overdone, tensions can ensue. Consider that guardedness of your privacy and unwillingness to explore more in-depth issues may be at the root of pressures now, and whether something you've swept under the carpet is better dealt with than avoided. In truth, there is excellent energy available to you for enjoying your private life and personal pursuits. Your love horoscope. What have you been secretly plotting behind the scenes? In addition to the moon in Pisces bringing emphasis to your sensually driven second house of comfort, luxuries, and values urging you to indulge in the people, places, and things that bring you satisfaction, Venus is sitting together with powerhouse Pluto via your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and all things behind the scenes. Who have you been invoking via love spells and manifestation rituals? If you're already in a romantic connection, chances are you've been keeping things low-key for now, even if that means sneaking around for the thrill. If things get toxic, abort the mission. Your career horoscope. As the moon leaves your sign, you will feel less self-focused and perhaps vulnerable. However, the moon is now in Pisces, which turns your sentimental attention to your finances, resources, and security. Magical Luna is fantasizing about money, imploring you to consider an alternative world where you have everything you need and feel secure in your ability to stabilize. These fantasies are possible, but likely not without structure. If you want to work towards financial freedom, step away from the idealistic lunation towards a realistic mentality. Ask yourself what you can do to begin securing your assets. Your finance horoscope. The moon's departure from your income sector today might bring the new moon of the last few days to a close, but this has been the prelude to something a lot more potentially game-changing. The moon leaves you with a sharp nose for money and plenty of forward momentum, just as an alignment between the Sun and lucky Jupiter is set to expose even more options. Your dating horoscope. Your left brain and right brain working together. It's simply amazing. Sure, that gray matter dichotomy is something of a cliche, but in this case you just can't argue with success. So stop analyzing and enjoy. Lucky numbers 2, 8, 24, 30, 39. Your well-being horoscope. You are a delightfully flexible person at times, and the planetary energy at play makes this one of those times. To emphasize this quality, consider paying special attention to stretching out your hips and legs. When you feel strong physically, your true nature shines through. Cut back on the caffeine intake, regularly substitute peppermint or chamomile tea to strengthen your nervous system. Your daily numeroscope. Don't let conventional thinking hold you back on this day. Even if you're usually a real stickler for the rules, allowing yourself to reach beyond the confines just once in a while can bring so much to your well-being. Be daring and explore all of the options, no matter how obscure. Chances are you might just find the perfect solution to a problem, or an ideal method of tackling a current project. If you always stick to the known and safe, expansion and growth will take far longer than it needs to. Daily planetary overview. Venus and Mars are aligned in Aquarius, giving us a chance to understand the way we partner and express our innermost sentiments to others. This connection offers us the romantic world if we choose to take it. Rather than make a major declaration of love, The Aquarius energy makes us take a step back and understand our feelings at a deeper level. Perspective is everything here, so you'd better be clear about what you feel when you feel it, because the next few weeks are going to be all-encompassing when it comes to romance. These two planets share a minor aspect with expansive Jupiter, which might accelerate all possibilities and make us feel as though the world is ours to conquer. Slow your roll before making any moves. You don't have to win a race. Love is about building connections and knowing the person on a soul level. Also, Mercury and the nodes of destiny square off, which can give you a push to spread your wings and fly, but only if you are on the right track and prepared to do so. You'll have warm feelings for the people you keep close, and you can enhance your connections today. You'll be feeling sociable, and communication will be very open. Being this in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you like is a blessing. However, this comes with the countering energy of the Moon-Neptune square, making things seem slightly less real. Misperception is very likely at this time, so be careful not to react too seriously to anything and be aware that you might be more sensitive than usual. The best thing would be to put your energy into creative outlets or some other method of escaping reality. You're sure to at least be resourceful enough to come up with some problem-solving ideas. Time limitations could give you a reality check, but you could be too motivated by possible success to think much about it. Sky for today. At midnight, the moon enters Taurus, ending his void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon transits the sign of its exaltation, amplifying feelings of peace, harmony, and accord. Engage in activities that stimulate your senses and allow you to commune with nature. At this time, comfort takes primacy, which means we may be more stubborn or sluggish in our movements as we linger in each moment, stopping often to smell the roses. Shortly after the moon enters Taurus, it squares Mars and Venus, stimulating our desire complexes in potentially frustrating ways. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it might now seem that what our heart wants has been denied to us. Perhaps this is a matter of unrequited feelings. Perhaps our needs have failed to be met. Perhaps we are simply uncomfortable airing romantic or gushy sentiments. We would love for things to be simple, but the extent of a circumstance's complexity makes for moodiness. We may also act a bit desperate, convinced that hearts can be changed if we simply dig in our heels and refuse to acknowledge another's interest or lack thereof. We must determine whether we are potentially hurting ourselves in our unwillingness to accept anything other than a simple answer.